Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Raids. I am back in Shady Oasis. I figured you didn't want to see me go through Shady Oasis again, because there's really no point.
Head bash the rocks by jumping, then pressing triangle.
But basically now that we have Head Bash, we can do this thing.
Follow me, and remember, jump and then press triangle to head bash.
Wait, Grundy's a girl? He actually sounds like all the boy hippos. Not that that matters, but it's kind of odd that they decided to say that Grundy's a she when all the other hippos sound exactly the same. And they're all he's, I think, but... Anyway, this is pretty... Actually, this is really easy. Oh wow, that was really simple.
Family, but you've managed to save all of them.
Oh yeah, because that was a really easy minigame.
I'm too tired to carry it anymore.
That's your reasoning? That you're just tired? It's a small... Well, I guess you could be tired of carrying it, but I don't think that gem would make you tired. Okay, and all that should be left, I think... I want to get Sparks back. All that should be left is this chest. And this should be the end of Shady Oasis. Okay, yeah, Shady Oasis is done. Oh, that was pretty simple. Oh wait, we don't need to see that again. Okay. And now I'm going to go head to Fractured Hills. So I'll see you in Fractured Hills. Okay, we're back in Fractured Hills. I took care of all the satyrs because...
Just stand still, he says.
Are you telling me I have to do that whole alchemist thing? Well, that's stupid. I guess that makes sense, but that's still stupid. Okay, I'll cut after doing this again because you don't need to see this again. Okay, there we go. So now after all of that, yeah, all the satyrs are done, Hunter's free, and now we can take care of the Earthshapers. Yeah, I already have this order. I wouldn't have to do that if it wasn't for that stupid
As long as you're here, would you like to...
I guess this is one of the few tasks that you have to do another task in order to... Well, no, I mean, there are other ones, but it's one of the few... I think it's the only one where you have to return later.
All right. When I shoot an Earthshaper
because,
with an arrow,
like,
you head
most of the ones you return later are on their own. This is the only one where if you return later, you have to,
press triangle.
redo a task. So what I advise, because you have to go through this to get the talisman, I'd advise not doing this task until, actually, you could just do none of the tasks, but specifically, don't do the alchemist task until after you get the head bash move, for the sake of not having to redo it later. Okay, this doesn't seem too bad. I'm not sure how an arrow is causing them to fall down. I mean, they're made of stone, but... Ow, I missed.
As long as you're...
Okay, yeah. I'll get this eventually. If I don't be dumb and get hit by the Earthshapers. Okay, where did Hunter go? Oh,
As long as you're...
This is gonna be another example of getting the pattern down. And then it's that one. Die. Oh no, I actually got it. Wow. I didn't think I was gonna get that one. And... too late.
As long as you're...
almost... I think I should be able to get it on, well, this try or maybe a few more tries. It's not really that, not that difficult, to be honest. Ah. I was a little bit too far from him.
As long as you're...
Okay, come on. And there we go.
We make a great team.
Yes, we do.
Here, I was going to give this to the alchemist, but I'm a bit annoyed at him at the moment.
I love his voice. It's so funny. I need to figure out who did his voice specifically. I know Tom Kenny did Spyro, but I need to figure out who did Hunter's voice because I want to see what if he did any other voices. He kind of somewhat sounds like, not exactly, but he kind of reminds me of Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. Obviously, it's not even not really the same, but it's kind of got that same kind of tone to it, I guess. It's kind of reminiscent. Okay, I need to kill these guys because I still don't think the thing is activated yet. Because now I need to go do that racing thing. Or the speeding around the whole world in order to break down that door.
Oh,
Okay, let's see if I can actually do this time. I have a better idea of how to go about doing this because I've been well, I have been practicing a little bit. And yeah, you're in the way. I need to kill you. Yeah, I've been practicing a little bit on it, off screen on my different file. I've gotten better at doing the charge move. I'm still not great at it, but I'm a little better at it. Wait, no, that actually doesn't help me at all. This takes me further away, but whatever. I don't really feel like going through that tunnel. And now I'm down here. Well, maybe I will go through the tunnel after all. I will kill some more of these Earth Shapers, though. I don't need to. I don't think I don't need to at this point, and they're not really in the way. But because I did figure out that you don't need to kill all the enemies to get 100%. You just need it to activate the game. Okay. Jump. Ow. Yeah, I always get there's always that whole thing of accidentally running into the wall when doing the supercharge, which is the issue because, you know, sometimes when you're against the wall it's fine. It's if you actually hit the wall head on, or I mean, you don't even actually have to hit it head on. You just have to get close enough to being head on for it to. Okay, I'm almost there. I stopped the supercharge, but I think I can do this thing because I was pretty close. That one jump is always tricky. And then once I get past that part, the rest of it's fairly simple. Besides that path, I seem to... I mean, obviously I stopped the supercharge, but everything else actually wasn't that hard to do. Okay, there we go. I think one of the skill points is to go around this whole thing 3 times, and that's just kind of ridiculous. Entirely possible, but just kind of like, I don't want to do that. I don't know if it's the hardest one of the skill points. I don't think it is. I couldn't tell you which one is I would consider the hardest, because I don't know all of them off the top of my head. Oh wow. Okay, there we go. Jump, and I did it. And
Oh, thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy orb in here. Please take it.
thank you. I will take it. And that's 49 orbs. Now the only thing left to do in this world, I believe, is get the remaining gems. Unfortunately, I think almost all the remaining gems are in that chest over here. And in order to get this chest open, you have to use the supercharge. And you have to do it via... no, you can't do that, obviously, because it's got the top sealed on. But in order to do it, I have to supercharge over here. So I am going to attempt that. And I think I'm going to do most of it off screen, because really, it might take a while, and I don't really feel like you need to watch me, you know, do that for that long. I guess I'll show off one, I don't know, I don't really feel like... I guess let me try it once. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I've been trying it a little bit, and it's kind of tricky to do. I can't figure out a good way to go about doing it, but the easiest way I can see is pretty much to follow the same path you did to beat the, or to free the fawn, except when you get to the path to jump off there. So let me see if I can go about doing this. Ow. Okay, come on, Spyro. Okay, then like right here, I need to... Well, I mean, I could jump up there, but I just need to get over... I feel like the island is the one, the island with the pig is where you want to jump to. But... this almost seems like it's harder than the, just freeing the fawn to an extent. It's kind of odd that they had such a kind of tricky challenge for just a gem chest. And there's no, I don't think there's any other way to get it. I think you need to charge into it. Because you need to use a superpower, and the only one you can get here is the, fire, or not the fire. Yeah, this is fire. The supercharge. You know, stop jumping. Okay, jump, 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 and now... yeah, going that way is not going to work because there's not enough, the ledge is too, not thin, but the ledge is too, it's just barely too high. Ow. I did not jump when I was supposed to jump. So while I'm doing this, what else can I talk about? Since, I mean, I could just be quiet and try and focus on that, but really no one's going to be interested in that. I could obviously cut a little bit too, but I'm not showing anything else but this in this episode, so I figure, I mean, I may cut this out anyway. In post, I might decide, oh, I'll cut this out, but, in case okay, I was kind of close there. I might decide to cut this out later anyway, but in case I don't, I might as well come up with something to talk about, and I can always cut it out. But my thought is, the episode's probably going to be pretty short. I don't feel like the other stuff took all that long. I'm honestly not going to know for sure until I go back. But anyway, I've really been impressed with the eShop for people who have 3DS. People, I know people said, oh, complain about it being very slow, but here's the thing, almost all of the 3D games I've gotten are really high quality. I got Sakura Samurai, which I don't think many people are going to get, but like definitely look into it, because Sakura Samurai, it's kind of got a punch-out feel in terms of how you battle enemies. But it's a very simple game, but it's definitely fun. I think it's also made by Nintendo, but don't quote me on that. Pushmo is obviously the one people tend to reference for eShop because it's fantastic. It's made by Intelligent Systems, and it's a great puzzle game. What other... Okay, wait, I almost... Darn it, I was close there. Mighty Switch Force is made by the people who made Shantae and also the Mighty Milky Way, or I think Mighty Milky Way and Mighty Flip champs, but it's Mighty Switch Force. It's a really fun game, great style. It's unique, and the music is actually really great in Mighty Switch Force. And Mutant Mudds is another game that's really a simple. Oh, come on! I had that. Mutant Mudds has kind of got a 16-bit. Well, no, it's actually more like a cross between 8-bit and 16-bit, but it's got a very classic style to it, and it's just a very kind of cool platformer. It's definitely worth checking out. So, like, for those who have a 3DS, I mean, yeah, there's good VC games, but I definitely recommend checking out some of the eShop games, because, like, the ones that have the 3D, specifically made for the 3DS, because they... Oh, come on. All I have to do is hit the chest, and I keep missing it. But, they've been... Maybe I should stop talking about the 3DS so I can actually focus. Well, before I get there, they've been, though they've been coming out slow, they've been good in quality, so I'm fine with waiting as long as the quality is good. And it has been, so I've been impressed with it. Okay, let's see if we can do this. There we go. And... is that all of them? Yep. Fractured Hill is finally complete. That's good. So, now I will take my leave of this level. I've had enough of it. This will actually, I think, yeah, I'm pretty much going to end the episode here, because I could technically fit in a speedway, possibly, but my thought is just combining one episode to have both speedways in it, because there's only 2 speedways left. And I'm not honestly sure if the... Oh, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not honestly sure if the other remaining levels are short enough to fit a speedway in the same episode like I did before. So... Okay, no, we don't want to watch this again. I guess we could. But, anyway, I've been Mega400, and I'm reminding you that... Finally done with the bagpipe world.